If you're heading to Thailand soon, you're likely making one costly, crucial mistake: over-planning. In my years traveling solo across 38 countries, Thailand being my absolute specialty, I've witnessed firsthand how over-planning leaves travelers highly vulnerable to scams. Through my one-on-one itinerary consultancy calls, link below, I've saved travelers thousands of dollars in countless stressful nights. Today, I'll walk you step by step through one real itinerary sent by a viewer, a perfectly typical map of traveler mistakes, and I will teach you how to fix it so your journey becomes relaxed, scam-free, and pro-level amazing. This is Paul's plan. He's from Barcelona, second-timer with first-timer friends, going all in on beaches and islands, but extremely worried about rain and making mistakes. His answer? Book everything. Flights, ferries, hostels, activities, everything in advance. Paul thinks this avoids disaster, but it creates the perfect storm of exhaustion and scam vulnerability. This overscheduling doesn't just wear travelers down, it burns their budget on rushed hours, on rushed tours, premium prices, avoidable fees, and tourist trap scams. Bangkok, Ayutthaya, Chiang Rai, Chiang Mai, Krabi, Ao Nang, 4 islands, Koh Phi Phi, Khao Sok, Don Sak, Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, Koh Tao, Bangkok, train and floating market that are not in Bangkok, and then Bangkok again. 18 locations in 20 days. And are you aware that you are staying 21 days? First impression, most travelers do exactly this. You're cramming way too many locations in way too little time, creating expensive chaos. You're spending more time traveling between beaches than on beaches. This is like trying to see all of Spain in 20 days. Trust me, people who rush Thailand end up paying premium for tourist traps, inflated prices, and emergency last-minute taxis and guides. This won't just burn you out, it will burn through your wallet quicker. I got a feeling the problem is the group. I think everyone wanted something different, and you wanted to please everyone. The result is a nightmare for everyone. With such plans, there's a risk that friends will never travel together again. That's why I travel solo always. Day 1. Arrival, sunset at Watarun, temples, Khao San Road, food and party. You land in Bangkok, jet-lagged at 1:45 p.m. Take forever at passport control and baggage claim, and check into a hostel far from everything you want to see. Result? Hostel in the wrong location means an extra $20 to $40 on day 1 taxis and tuk-tuk tourist scams alone. Add rushed dinners on tourist trap Khao San Road food stalls, another $30 on top. Oh, and the temples you wanted to visit later, they are closed. And there's no such thing as a sunset at Wat Arun. Biggest lesson from day 1. Locate your accommodation right by your planned activities. Trust my 38 country experience. It makes or breaks your entire start. Day 2. Morning, reclining Buddha, Ayutthaya. Afternoon, MBK, Chinatown, rooftop bar. Dios mío. All this after a 12-hour flight and a night out in Khao San Road. Wat Po in the reclining Buddha with a hangover. And after that, Ayutthaya, 75 kilometers away. That's like Barcelona, Lloret de Mar. And just saying, the historical park size in Ayutthaya, almost 3 million square meters. Most visitors need 2 days. And then 75 kilometers back. I guess in a van who already waited for you at a fixed time. I would want to sleep now. And you want to go to a mall. Why? Bangkok has so much more to offer. And if you want to go to a mall, there are better ones. Chinatown? 100% agree. But rooftop bar? There are no skyscrapers in the area. There are bars on top of normal houses. Yes, your friends will be disappointed in you as a planner. Here are the rooftop bars you were looking for. You see, this is what happens when you overplan Thailand. The details get lost. But Paul, you are absolutely not alone. This is genuinely what 95% of first and second timers do. Day 3, flight to Chiang Rai, blue and white temples, van to Chiang Mai, explore town. Again, a lot of time on tour. I guess you're flying from Don Muang Airport. It's a pain in the to get there. Longer than you think. Then waiting, then flight, then drive to the temples, then van to Chiang Mai. 3 hours. In total, I would bet you and your friends will spend around 6 to 7 hours in vehicles. Not much time to explore the Rose of the North. No muy bueno. And don't book every tour in advance. What if someone gets sick or is just too tired to go? You think the Thais will give you the money back? Oh, sorry nah. No hep. Day 4. Elephant Sanctuary all day. Waterfalls in the afternoon. That's 2 big tours in one day. Day 5, flight to Krabi, 4 islands tour, afternoon. After basically ignoring Chiang Mai. Airport, waiting, flight, right to the hotel, and then no time to chill, 4 island tour. Vamos! Let me tell you, I did the tour twice. It's okay, but do that early in the morning, early, before the huge tourist groups arrive. Or don't do it at all, hombre. You are in Krabi, and Paul and everyone else watching. You're not alone. Trust me. This rushed, overpacked itinerary is done by nearly every first timer, and even many second timers. I made these exact mistakes too, but only once. Day 6, PP Island tour from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then a boat to Rayleigh Beach in the afternoon. The beach. Leonardo. Maya Bay. I know. I went there too, only to find out you won't see a lot of the beach. Instead, you will see a lot of annoying tourists and a lot of speedboats. But if you go early, and after a 9-hour boat trip, another boat trip, wasting days on tourist-packed islands, easily costs you another $50 to $100 on overpriced snacks, rentals, tours. Paul, you want the best, but it's just too much. Day 7, Rayleigh Beach until 6 p.m. And then van to Khao Sok. That's a minimum 2-hour drive at 6 p.m. through a jungle-like area in darkness. Why? Why not check out at noon and leave? Day 8, full day in Khao Sok. Very good. The first relaxing day on day 8. And if all this seems frustrating and overwhelming, there's no shame. Most of my personal itinerary consultations, link below, help travelers reverse exactly these damaging mistakes. Imagine how much money, effort, and stress you could instantly save with one single relaxed call. Day 9, morning in Khao Sok, van to Don Sak. I don't get that. You leave early and travel to a place that has only one thing, the pier with the ferries to Koh Samui. But you don't take the ferry, you stay in Don Sak. Is there some magical secret that we should know of? Day 10, ferry to Koh Samui. Day 11, Koh Samui, rent scooters, beach day. I assume you spent the night in Don Sak to take an early ferry, so there's enough time to rent scooters on the arrival day. Day 12, Ang Thong National Park tour. Another tour. Day 13, beach day in Koh Samui, ferry to Koh Phangan. Day 14 and 15, Koh Phangan, 2 days. Day 16 to 18, Koh Tao, Nang Yuan Islands, beaches, scuba diving. Finally, vacaciones. Your friends will thank you. Day 19, Koh Tao, Bangkok. That's a very long trip. I hope you fly from Koh Samui. You plan for day 20? Visit train and floating market and catch plane to Barcelona. First, you have one more day. Second, the Meklon Railway Market and the floating market are not in Bangkok. That is not a Bangkok activity. Fun fact, Ayutthaya is closer to your hostel than the railway market. I see you clearly wanted to plan the perfect Thailand trip, and it would be awesome in 60 days, not 21. You risk that your friends will be exhausted and have no good memory of Thailand. You don't want to be the one who ruined the trip. Make them fall in love with Thailand. It's not about seeing as much as possible. It's about feeling as much as possible. When I make Thailand consultation calls, I always encounter 3 problems: overthinking, false information, and fear of missing out. You would have been a perfect customer if only you'd asked me sooner. But it's not too late. Politics and meat and some of the accommodation have free cancellation. Here's my fix for this overpacked itinerary. That's what I suggest to actually enjoy Thailand without scams or planning stress. This simple itinerary alone often saves hundreds of dollars and countless travel headaches. I call this Pro Chill Route. Fewer moves, better vibes, same memories, zero chaos. Day 1 to 4, Bangkok. Day 4 to 10, Chiang Mai, with day trips to Chiang Rai, the waterfalls, the elephants. Day 10 to 20, Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, Koh Tao. Day 20 to 21, Bangkok. Here's my itinerary in detail. Day 1, chill, relax, download my free hostel guide and book one in Bangkok Old Town. Watch this video where I explain how to save 3 hours and a lot of money on arrival. Activities on day 1, watch the sunset at Wat Saket, the Golden Mount. Eat grilled chicken here, watch a Muay Thai fight there, and then go to Khao San Road. The later the better with a group. And there's a cool Netflix famous pork and beef barbecue place nearby for a late snack. Day 2, sightseeing, only walking. No taxi, no tuk-tuk, no hello sir, no scams, no where you going, no stress. Flower market, ferry to Watarun, Wanglang market, Royal Barges Museum, cross this bridge, look at this four, eat lunch at Nice Hoi Beef. Still strong? Options. National Museum, Amulet Market, better than any shopping mall. Grand Palace, Wat Po, if you really want. Evening, Chinatown, as you want it. Tip, the old train station Hua Lamphong. At 6 p.m., the national anthem is playing and everybody stands up and freezes. After that, Yaowarat Road. Day 3, river. You haven't been to Bangkok if you did not take a boat. In this video, I explain how to use them. Take one from here to the Icon Siam $1 billion mall, reachable by boat. Not for shopping. Lowest floor, street food market. Upper floors, restaurants with a breathtaking view of Bangkok. Snack something. Then, ferry to Sapan Taksin. Look at the famous ghost tower. Visit the temple that's shaped like a ship. Ferry to Marine Department. Street art area Talat Noi. Chinatown by day. And back to the hotel. Nighttime, Khao San or Chinatown. What did you like better? Day 4? North. Did you notice? I completely saved you from taxi and tuk-tuk scammers. Now, fly to Chiang Mai. Choose a $2 hostel from my list. Book day trips to Chiang Rai, elephants, waterfall. Enjoy Chiang Mai and its famous khao soi. How much of this sounds like your current plan? Be honest. Day 10. Islands. Fly to Koh Samui. Visit Koh Phangan and Koh Tao. 2 or 3 days each. In this guide, you will find super cheap hotels. Tip, chill 2 nights on Koh Samui before you head back to Bangkok. Day 20, big city beats. 1 last night and another day in Bangkok. I suggest you choose the crazy part of the city. By this, I mean the districts Batana and Klong Toi. Why? Skyscraper, rooftop bars, Google Words. I mean, you saved so much. Tonight is fiesta. Go loco. Last day, better have a late checkout at 6 p.m. relax at the pool, eat at this local lunch market hall, recommend the Amphisphere Mall to the one person in the group who loves to go shopping, and then take the airport railing and cry tears of joy because Thailand was so good to you. And if you found this invaluable and want your itinerary roasted next, fixing it before costly mistakes happen, join my email list below. I open spots first to subscribers. Fixing your itinerary takes 60 minutes. Fixing a round trip costs thousands. Which one are you going to choose? And Paul, seriously, muchas gracias. Thanks for being brave. Believe me, I learned this stuff the hard way too. Your sharing helps first-timers everywhere enjoy stress-free Thailand. Come back for your next trip with a cheap flight ticket. In this video, I explain how to book them.